architecture of brain. Architecture of brain as far as disease is concerned. If I am, if I have a disease, a person or anyone, I am anyone suffering from a disease, that is that at chest I have a muscle swelling. We talked about that neither biology, nor chemistry, nor physics, nor any science can solve body problem. Okay, that's why no, there are many thousands and thousands of diseases are there. Those are incurable. One of the disease that is incurable is cancer. Cancer can be infinite type. That comes in one group. Another group is HIV positive. That is again one group. One group is autoimmune disease. Autoimmune disease like ALS, SLE, muscular dystrophy, and these kind of diseases. They also comes in one category. There are many categories which cannot be solved by biology. The logic what we gave that none of the disease can be solved by these sciences because these sciences came afterwards. Body came prior, and at that time the science that was available, I believe, would be mathematics, because mathematics, all the sciences we are talking, all are based upon mathematics. So mathematics, because everywhere you will see mathematics. If you go for biology computation, then there is mathematics. In mathematics, there is no biology. In mathematics, there is no physics. In mathematics, there is no chemistry. In mathematics, no agricultural science, no veterinary science, nothing. Mathematics is mathematics. Mathematics, they are dependent on mathematics. This proves that mathematics is aboriginal. If that is the case, then mathematics can only solve the body problems also. That's why none of the allopathic medicine they can solve any of these kind of diseases. They say that we will stop the progress of the disease, or we will lessen the progress of the disease. That's it. They cannot solve it, certainly, because science is newer to the body. So body, the oldest science that will tackle the body, and no one knows anything. Now, where is the, if everyone believes that we get we get disease because body has less energy, decrease decrease in the energy, if energy level in the body is going down, then we get the disease. But who is saying that I am suffering from disease? If a person is going to the doctor and he is saying I am suffering from disease, why he is saying I am suffering from disease? That is the question that arises. Okay, so why he is saying that I am suffering from disease? This proves that where is me? If I am going to the doctor, okay, where am I? Who am I? Where? In the body, where am I? If some place where am I, then that place energy is going less. I am feeling less energy. That's why I am going to the doctor. Consider brain is me. Right now, consider brain me. That is not true. Okay, but consider it's me, that is the brain. So brain is receiving less energy, and that person is feeling unconscious or whatever, and he is going to the doctor. If it is going to the doctor, now where is the energy? That body builds the energy, you digest the food, so energy comes from the lower side of the body. From there energy go up. How it goes up? Through the backbone. So this is called pind area. So from backbone, the pind area starts, and full this region is called pind area. So from the lower pind area, energy climbs, rises up, and from the backbone, it enters the lower portion of the head, brain, back side of the brain. From the back side, then it goes to the middle portion of the brain. Then it goes the outer layer of the brain. So this way, energy flows. So if this energy is becoming lesser day by day, person feels that he has some disease. That's why it goes to doctor. These allopathic doctor are the way. I'm not talking about Ayurvedic doctor because no one goes to them. Means I have never seen them. Okay, they what abuses I should give to them. They are worse to. I cannot talk in front of camera. Means the worst abuse that you consider in your mind, that you can give it to them. These allopathic doctor means what you can address them, whatever the worst thing you it comes to your mind, that you can address to them with these words. They don't understand this fact also, that why person is going to, they directly see how much money you have in your pocket. Okay, they see your attire and everything, and then see that how much test they can write. Okay, go for this test, that they see your status, and they just see that how much they can fetch from you, and then if it is becoming critical day by day, then they can refer you to the bigger doctor. That much they sucked from you. Okay, the bigger doctor, what drama he will do, that you cannot imagine. They don't know this basic concept, that why a patient comes to the doctor. Patient comes to the doctor because brain is receiving less energy what he used to receive. Either energy generation is less, that is happening in his body, or it is not rising to the brain, it is going somewhere else. Like if someone has cancer in the chest and there is a swelling, that region is needing energy now. Whatever energy it is receiving, now that energy it is spending in growing the muscle. So whatever energy body is generating, part of it is going to create the problem, and less energy is going to the brain. If less energy is going to the brain, then person would tend to eat less whatever. Then energy generation will be low, but this guy will take part of it. Then the brain start keep getting lesser energy, and then it generates lesser energy day by day. This guy keep growing because it needs that much energy. So whatever comes from the backbone, it receives that much energy. This is called the body tendency has changed. The body tendency, the tendency of the body, how it works has changed, diverted. Now, rather than a full energy going to the brain, much energy is going here. And day by day, energy generation is becoming lower day by day. It comes to a cycle, run away. And then at the end, person is bedridden. If there is no energy to the brain, he is bedridden and he dies. At the end, what will happen? So day by day, this runaway, if I say calculus, then the kind of degeneration, d of degeneration by dt is growing. That rate is growing. So that's why suddenly he dies. Now these people, when someone dies, then they think about other patient because they have to earn the money. This is the condition of allopathic condition. For God's sake, never go to them. Better you die, but at least you will have some satisfaction that you do not get cheated. They don't know anything. They remember some injection name, they know how to place injection, and some medicine name. That's it. Okay. Now what is the solution? If this every part of the body is connected from the brain, every part of the body. If I am doing like this, then some part of the brain is active. If I have opened my eye, then some part of the brain is active. If I am talking, then some part of the brain is active. So every part, every cell in the body has representation in the brain. So brain is everything. This proves that brain, all the area which control the body part, must be energetic. Then only you are feeling powerful. Okay. Now this portion has representation in brain somewhere. That portion is not energetic. That portion itself is not energetic, then what energy it will keep this organ? The when representative, the head, really head, right? The head of this portion is not energetic, then this portion is becoming orphaned. It needs energy. It is not receiving from the brain. It is kind of uncontrolled now. Like children becomes uncontrolled when parents go here and there, because children receives energy from parents. If parents are not energetic, then children will become orphaned. They will start behaving uncontrolled. This is what it is happening. Its parent is sitting here and it has less energy. Then no control on this. This is becoming uncontrolled. If this is becoming uncontrolled, then no control, then this start sucking energy from whatever is going through backbone. Uncontrolled. So, how it will be controlled? It will be controlled only when the portion of the brain which is controlling this receives energy. If that portion receives energy, then only this portion will be controlled. How that portion would receive energy when it is not able to receive energy? That is the question. What is energy? Now, let's see mathematics then. It is Mr. Albert Einstein. In modern era, I am not talking about very old era, there are many pioneer has happened. But in modern era starts from Gautam Buddha to 500 BC. From there, it is called modern era. So in modern era, Albert Einstein is the most leading scientist who talks about energy. Otherwise, all are talking about gravitational pull and here and there, force versus acceleration and work done and those kind of things. But Albert Einstein, first person who talks about energy. So energy is nothing but mass into velocity square. We have talked about it. So energy is directly proportional to mass and energy is directly proportional to velocity square. If that is the case, then if I take mass as 1 and velocity is 1, then energy is 1. If I take mass 1 to 10, then velocity is 10. I mean energy is 10. Energy equal to mass into velocity square. If velocity is 1, mass is 1, energy is 1. Mass is 10, then energy is 10. So energy is directly proportional to the single order mass. But if mass is 1, velocity is 1, energy is 1. If velocity is 10, then energy is 100. Energy is directly proportional to the second order velocity. So if I make a small increment in energy, then a square of that much increment happens in velocity, a small increment in velocity, that a square of it, that much increment happens in energy. So I can say energy is much more dependent upon the velocity rather than mass. Velocity is the energy. I can say in this way, word, velocity is the energy. A person who has maximum velocity in his life, he is the most energetic person rather than person who eats a lot. That is not the energy. Person who is most has most velocity in his life. Okay, 24 hour he is in velocity. For 24 hour he is in velocity, then he is more energetic rather than a person eats 10 kg of rice or 10 kg of roti or bread and then he sits like this because he has eaten 10 kg, he is powerful. Not true. As per the Einstein. Einstein says energy is nothing but mass into velocity square. If you have velocity in your life, that you are not stagnant anywhere. Okay, you keep on moving. Your body keep on moving. You do exercises come regularly, morning, evening, and then you take less. You are less dependent upon automobile and this and that. Means you are self-dependent. Another science of energy is self-dependent. If you are self-dependent to the extent, maximum extent, you are more energetic because you will try to do everything. Okay, so like self-dependent in the sense, if I get a very good mattress that costs 10,000 rupees, then I'll get better sleep. You will see many ad, buy this mattress, this is made up of this much layer, and then you will get good sleep. These things or killing people. Okay, so if you are self-dependent in the sense that you can sleep on the roof also, on the floor also, if you can sleep on the floor also, you are less dependent upon something. This proves that you have more velocity in your life. This is another science. Okay, if I have to go 1 kilometer, and then I think that if I get a car, I get a bus, or if I get a bike, then it will be easy going there. You're dependent upon someone. Velocity, you think that my velocity is very high now, I am riding a taxi, a car, a bus, your velocity is low. Certainly you are sitting there, right? If you see physically also. But if you walk, then velocity is higher. If you sleep on the floor, then body is more attentive. Okay, so velocity is higher. If velocity is higher, you are tend to, these are called Indian culture. Sometimes this is also referred as Indian culture. How to be, how to live a life in more velocity reason. So if I give many reason of the life, then the reason where more velocity is there, in that in that reason, how to live how to live the life. So this is that you have to be in high velocity. We'll talk about it. Okay, slowly I believe we will come to a situation that wherever you are, you will be out of the disease probably in few months. It may take 1 or 2 years also, because degeneration of the body has taken place. Your body has been eaten by very bacteria, virus, or whatever it is. So that recovery is required. But first is you have to understand the calculus, mathematics, energy science. That is required. Then slowly we will see, we will talk about the part of the brain also. Right now we have not taken the uh, section that what is the part of the brain, where is the lower brain, where is the central brain, where is the peripheral brain, in the peripheral brain, frontal brain, and then these portion of the brain, and there are glands inside it like pituitary gland, and there are so many glands, how they work, how brain works. Full we will talk that how brain works and how it receives energy, and then how it spans over the body one by one. But everything will be through mathematical way, not through algebraic way. Body is not the same what you see. Body is not different what you see. Body is completely different what you see. That's why none of the medicinal science can solve any disease, because what they try to solve is the end result. It is something like that, that a footballer has taken the football, and with team full effort, now he is near your goal post. All the way you were sleeping, and suddenly when it reaches the goal post to fire the goal, at that time you are attacking on the ball, because there are many things that has happened. Now it is at a very high energy. When it is reaching the, when it has reached the your goal post, high chance that it will make the goal. At that time if you stop, like the disease has come to a stage that it has start showing the 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 symptoms. If you run behind the symptom, but the disease has taken long way to come to the symptom, you cannot do anything out there. And that's how these sciences, they cannot do anything. So person has a bad life. Is it really tough to solve the any disease? Not really, not really. If you think in correct direction, then it is very easy to solve any cancer, any any autoimmune disease, or any disease. Okay, only thing is that you have to be patient, and things will start improving without any medicine. That is the concept. So that we will see of